And I'm sure, yes, when you were making it, however many, three
and a half years ago, I think we made it.
No idea that this would be like this.
No, not at all. That it's being released now. I mean, it's very, very much on purpose by STX. But at the time we were making it, it was really, we were out to make kind of a horror thriller movie. I didn't know that I would be sitting here talking about the political aspect of it ever. I mean, I think when Jonas wrote it, he had gotten a lot of stories about immigrants crossing the border, and it was definitely a theme that we were touching on. But, this was also a movie, and when I first read it, it was, it reminded me very much of Spielberg's Duel.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and it was very mano-y-mano, and I thought the isolation of these characters, and there was some interesting topics going on other than the political aspect, and that was sort of one of the very last things on my mind. It was not there, and now of course it's the number one thing that we're dealing with here in the press. So.
And then when the whole thing came out with Trump and whatever
his hate speech, his initial hate speech.
Did you guys all talk? Did you say, "Oh crap"?
Yeah. Yeah, well, it was interesting because the movie was coming out in Mexico, and they used that hate speech of Trump's, his anti-immigrant, they're all criminals and rapists and murderers and blah, blah, blah. That was the voiceover of the trailer that came out in Mexico, and I saw that, and it was super powerful. I mean, it was super powerful, but at that time too, it was like, this guy's never going to get the nomination. I mean, it makes for great for what it was. It was great. It was interesting, and it had just happened, and it was like, oh, give me a break. The Apprentice guy, come on.
Exactly.
It is a mindless fool, and now here we are today, a year later, and I'm kind of speechless about the whole thing. It's mind blowing to me that we're in the position we're in as a country, and the whole world should be embarrassed about this.
Well, they are.
And laughing at us.
Adele just said, I feel sorry for you guys.
Yeah.
Well,
I think the repercussion worldwide is major.
Yeah.
It's not just here, but man, they're gonna have to build a wall because I'm gonna be going over there. I'm going to Mexico. Yeah, I'm moving down there. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, but you do these bad guys really well.
Thank you.
It's kind of sad that you're so good at it. Negan, I cannot even wait for The Walking Dead.
Good. Thank you.
Okay, but I know you've gotten a million questions about Negan. I want to ask, let's humanize Negan here for a second, okay? So, before the zombie apocalypse, what do you think Negan did?
We know. We know. We only know because Kirkman has written kind of 48 pages so far of Negan before we get to meet him. And Negan is a high school phys ed teacher and a ping pong player, and he's married to a woman named Lucille, and right. So there's that, and then he's having an affair. His wife finds out he's having an affair, but is diagnosed with cancer, and he stops having the affair to be with his wife, and she passes away. And when she's at the hospital, is when the zombie apocalypse hits. And then Negan kind of goes on his way, and he tries to protect people, and he starts trying to get people not to follow him, but he's trying to protect people, and no one listens to him. And
Interesting.
They all end up dead, and that is the beginning of the Negan that we now know, where when people aren't listening and end up dying, he kind of becomes more of a dictator in this world, and is like, no, these are the rules, and you're going to follow them. If you don't follow them, then I'll kill you because you're going to die anyway.
Wow.
So, so
that makes me actually feel a little bit.
Sure. So, look, I've always said that if we'd been following Negan's story for the last 7 years and not Rick and our survivors, then he would be the hero of our story. And where we pick up here is, remember, Rick just killed, with 30 or so of Negan's men. So,
he's like, dude, I got to do something.
Yeah, he's got to do something, and he's going to, flex his power a little bit.
Well, I can't.